What up, party peeps? Welcome to the fam. With me, Jackie. Check out the video that inspired this week's DIY project. The link is provided in the description box below.
What up, fam? It's Jackie
and Lily,
and today we're going to be doing an amazing DIY craft sent to us by one of our subscribers. And this craft today is super easy, super fun, and super inexpensive.
So, have you guys ever wondered what to do with your broken old crayons?
I always have. They're useless.
So, that's what this project is going to be about.
Awesome. We had so much fun with this craft and we just couldn't get enough of making them. So we really did want to share this with everybody. So the first thing that we're going to start off with is the DIY pendant necklaces. And I'm going to have Lily kind of just show you the things that you will absolutely need to do this project. All right, so the first item that we need.
The first item you're going to need is a pan. The next thing that you're going to need is aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil.
You're also going to need a cheese grater.
Any cheese grater will do. We actually prefer the small side. That's what the video showed. I think the small side is probably the better route to go.
You're going to need pendants.
Pendant pieces. Any pendants will do. They actually come in a wide variety of shapes and sizes.
After that, of course, the glass tops. And then one of the key things you're going to need are the
necklaces. And you can use any necklaces or you can make your own. It's completely optional. I did buy these items from Amazon. The pendants were very inexpensive. I got a pack of 30 of the actual pendants and the glass tops for, I believe it was like $12.99 or something like that. And I will reference back to the video that we got this craft from. In the very beginning, it shows the girl making the glass, like faux glass pieces out of clear glue. I actually tried that to see if that was actually easy, because to me that looked a little unrealistic, and guys, it's not worth the time. You can buy these so inexpensively on Amazon that it's not worth making it out of glue. You would just end up spending way more time and effort into it than it's even worth. So I do recommend just getting the glass pieces, because you can buy them together. The necklace pieces that I purchased, I chose to go with the silver 20-inch chain, and I got a pack of 12 for, I believe it was $8.99. What else do we need? We definitely need the
Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue. And you will want clear, specifically. You will want clear Gorilla Glue.
Not white.
Exactly. Oh, we forgot about the crayons. Oh my gosh, the most important thing that you're going to need. The big old box of crayons. We decided to jazz ours up a little bit. So what are some of these items that are optional that you may want to have with you?
Of course, glitter. We have
any glitter will do. We actually have fine glitter. You don't want larger glitter, but the fine glitter works really well. What else do we have over there?
A magic eraser.
Magic eraser. We will explain all this later.
And some toothpicks.
Toothpicks. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to get right to it. You want to preheat your oven to 350 and have that going while you're waiting, while you're getting everything prepped. So the first step, other than preheating your oven, is to,
of course, get the pan and aluminum foil. You are going to be putting the aluminum foil over the pan. So the next thing you're going to need to do is, of course, choose your crayons.
We have already chosen ours. I have chosen yellow and orange and some kind of a pink color. It's called Orchid. And I have just straight up blue. Okay, what colors did you pick, Lily?
Okay, so I have light purple, white, a light pink, and a tealy blue.
And Lily, what is your recommendation for color selection in terms of like quantity?
No more than 4.
No, yeah, we've experimented with this multiple times, and we have found that 3 or 4 crayons typically work the best. Any more than that, because the pendants are kind of small, it's going to get a little muddled. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to actually start grading our crayons onto the paper plate. Perfect. As you can see here, guys, the random crayon pieces are on the plate. You are going to take the little gratings from that and you are just going to sprinkle them lightly into your little pendant piece. Okay, so now that we have finished sprinkling our little crayon gratings onto our pendants, we can now pop this tray into the oven for 5 minutes. You really don't want to do any longer than 5 minutes, guys, because it will start to burn your crayons, right? We accidentally burned our crayons the first time that we did that. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, time is up. It is time to take our pendants out of the oven. Oh my gosh, I love mine. Oh my gosh, yours looks awesome.
Whoa.
Mine actually kind of looks like turd, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have picked those colors. So we will show you what these look like after the video. But oh my gosh, Lily's looks really pretty. And you can take a toothpick and you can swirl it around if you want. I think mine might be swirly enough. Yours you could, yeah, I would. Take a toothpick and like swirl that around and see if it, I wouldn't do too much too fast, but just to see what it looks like. So we're going to let these dry. Once these dry, we can then glue on the glass pieces. So we're just going to do the gluing of all the glass pieces, I think, at one time. I think that's just going to make it easier. So I think that kind of sets us up for our next craft. What's our next craft, Lily?
We're going to be doing the same colors, but we're going to be melting them onto it, just kind of like pressing down on.
Right. So this particular technique, I really do not recommend for anyone under the age of 7 because the pendants do get really, really hot. And I've touched them myself. But what you're going to want to do, so now that these have kind of cooled, we're going to set these guys aside, okay? We're going to let them dry a little bit more. We're going to just move those over. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our pendants and we're going to place them onto our baking sheets. We're going to do bronze this time because we did silver the last time. These you want to leave in longer because you want your pendants to be really hot and keep the heat long enough so that you can melt your crayons into the pendant themselves, right, Lily?
How long, Mom?
I would recommend at least 10 minutes, correct?
Correct.
All right, so 10 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and pop these into the oven for 10 minutes and then we will be back to show you how you can achieve the next look. With this particular technique, you want to move fast because you want your pendant to be as hot as possible so that you have more time to kind of manipulate the look of it. So we're going to go ahead and we're literally going to just press down on it and it's going to melt the crayon into the pendants. Okay? And you just do a pressing motion. Oh gosh, I love this one. I like this one better than the first one, totally.
Why does it turn out good?
Well, you know, they don't always turn out great, you know.
No, like literally, mine's already done.
Now, we didn't work fast enough, so they are already hardened. So if this happens, like with Lily's, see how hers is already hardened into her thing? It is very easy. All you have to do is take your fingernail and you can scrape it out. Or the other option is pop them back into the oven for just a few more minutes and it will melt it more, okay? So mine looks awesome, but again, I don't think we got the pendants hot enough, so maybe you want to leave them in there longer. I thought 10 minutes would be plenty because it smelled like they were burning, but we're going to go ahead and pop these back into the oven. I just wanted to get down and show you the ones that I've done where I had to remelt a little bit. You can then, like we've already showed you, take a toothpick and kind of swirl around the design if you'd like a little bit more going on, or if you're unsatisfied with how your pendant looks. If you get any crayon on the surrounding edges or anything of that nature, you want to go ahead and scrape them off, and that is where your magic eraser will come. Yes, okay, perfect. Magic eraser will come into play, especially on the backs. You wet it and rub it off, and it will take the crayon right off. But around the edges, I found that using my nail gets it off and just chips it off quite quickly. So the last step to this project is to apply the glass pieces. You don't really need a lot. So I just do a little dollop like that on each one. Just a little dollop. Okay, so you can see that on there. And then you will take your glass piece and just set it on and it squishes them right out.
And you can see that the glue has spread to the edges and how that makes that look. That one actually worked a lot better because I don't see any air bubbles in there. Yeah, that one worked a lot better, and there's no air bubbles in that one. See how that came out perfect? This one, there is an air bubble, so I'm going to have to maybe reposition it. I don't want air bubbles in this. So I'm going to actually have to wipe this one off. I've had to do this a couple times before in the past, so if you have to do that, it's not a big deal. I just wanted to show you what it looks like once you've placed them on there. You may, if you put too much glue on, you may need to wipe around the edges of the pendants themselves just to kind of clean them up a little bit, which that one looks like I may need to do because you really don't want the glue hard. Yeah, look, see, look. You don't want the glue hardening on the edges, so you'll need to wipe them off with a paper towel, and that's pretty much it. You will want to let them set for about 24 hours because that's how long it takes the Gorilla Glue to set, 24 hours, and then once they're done, you just pick whatever necklace you want to put them on. You can buy them on Amazon. You can make them yourselves. It is completely optional and up to you.
And then repeat the process for the rest of your pendants, okay? Also, just so you know, okay, guys, if you decide that you don't want to use crayons for your pendant, you can use pictures, like mini little pictures, or even little clippets of magazines. I did one here, and I'll zoom in on this here in a little bit, but I did one last night. I took one of these glass pieces, and I held it over the magazine picture that I thought had a really cute texture, and I traced it and then cut it out. I glued the picture down in there, and then I glued my glass piece on top. So you can do that with pictures, you can do it with magazine clippets. I mean, guys, you can really do just about anything with these pendants, which is what's so fun about them. You don't have to just limit it to crayons, correct, Lily? Mm-hmm.
So that is it, y'all. This concludes our DIY pendant necklace craft. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Definitely share any pictures if you decide to do this project yourself. We would love, love, love to see them. As I stated in the very beginning, definitely check out the video that inspired this week's craft, and you can find that link in the description box below. Thank you again. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Hit the bell for post notifications so that way you're notified next time we upload a video. There's not really much else to say except for peace out, fam. Stay tuned for our next adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.